Guga!
It's a Guga! Josh, zoom in on Guga's face right now.
What the f?
Now go to Alton's face. Now go to Guga's face. Now go to Alton's face. Hey.
Why were you looking at the door? That freaked me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey.
Don't do that.
Hey!
You know that we got ghosts here.
Hey! Today we have Guga and Alton Brown in the same video. Two absolute legends. Two of my culinary heroes. Honestly, I'm just pumped to see them in the same kitchen. But when two titans of food show up in the same place, are we about to witness greatness or the culinary version of Godzilla vs. Kong? Make sure you watch to the end of the video because I'm gonna take you to my friend's restaurant, RW Prime, where I had one of the best steaks of my life. Also, shout out to my amazing new patron, EventHorizonUwU.
I am here with the legend, Alton
He's a
Brown.
Guga!
It's a Guga!
This is Alton Brown. He's a food TV legend. He has changed how people learn cooking. He's the creator of Good Eats. He was the host of Iron Chef America. And on today's video, we are cooking steaks together. I'm gonna have him try my favorite piece of meat. And he is about to do something I've never seen before. This video is a bucket list for me because if you stick around to the end of the video, you will understand why.
Picanha,
Well,
and
I've
then
been a
he's
fan for a
gonna
long time. And
he's gonna melt the tallow on top.
Let's see.
Dry aged tallow.
Let's see.
thanks for actually allowing me to be here, where you have an awesome studio. Let's go for a quick tour. Wow, look at this.
Kitchen number one.
This
Wow.
is awesome.
That's Lynn. Her son is a big fan of yours.
Thank you,
He
thank you,
doesn't know
thank
who
you.
I am, but he's a real fan of yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the way it goes. Culinary
Oh,
storage.
wow, take a look at this,
This
everybody.
is culinary
All of the
storage.
props.
We've got three areas like this. That's the kind of the front line stuff that we use. So it's, it's all pots and pans and glassware. It's just like your place probably. So this is Studio One. And this is where the last 4 seasons of Good Eats were shot. All basically packed. The set went all the way almost to the
Wow.
walls, just a little bit of room for lighting.
And this
What
is
do you
your
call that? Not a dolly.
A track.
Oh God, I used to know these terms.
Yeah. That's super sick, though. He has it overhead. That's so cool.
Oh God.
rig
I'm
here.
so out of touch.
Take a look at this, everybody. This is how you do your rig and your top shot, son. Very, very
Yeah,
different than mine, much more professional. And when you're shooting your YouTube videos, mainly shot here now?
Mainly in here. After doing a show like Good Eats that was based on a lot of locations and a lot of sets, it's nice to just stay in one place for a little while.
hear you.
I'll probably get bored with it, but we'll see.
I must say, I love steak, and I know you like steak as well. Is that your favorite proteiner now?
No, my favorite, you really want to know what my
Yeah, I
favorite
wanna
protein
know.
is?
Yeah.
Caviar.
Caviar.
Hell yeah.
I love steaks. It's one of my favorite things to eat. And I have a specific cut of meat that I love, which is picanha. My audience already know. And I would love to cook you a picanha so that you can give me your opinion on it. And I would love for you to cook your steak for me.
I'm good with that, but I don't want you to give me your opinion. Because
why not?
if I mess it up, you'll give me your opinion and my feelings will be hurt.
Never. There's no way. You are Alton Brown.
Whatever.
With that being said, let's get started. My favorite steak is picanha. What is yours?
Hanger steak.
Ooh, I
Yes!
like it. So
Ooh,
this is picanha.
nice. Hanger steak is one of the steaks I feel is better off cooked medium, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
It's
it's forgiving.
yes. A lot of fat,
And,
intramuscular
and you're trading
fat.
in sear
Yeah.
for temp.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
But also it has a lot of connective tissue in there, so it benefits from cooking a little more. And it'll
I don't want that to be the factor.
No, well, when you cook it a little more,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
connective tissue renders out and it actually makes it.
Yeah, but let's not.
more.
That's no.
I'm just saying it can to
Just-
me it tastes better medium.
Chew a little more.
You know, when I'm not yelling at ingredients or poor cooking technique, I'm actually the owner and chef of Mission Sandwich Social in Brooklyn, New York. So if you ever thought, man, I wish Chef Brian would feed me in real life, well, I have a real restaurant. Yes, I really work there, and you can have something that isn't pixelated. Stop by sometime, let me ruin your diet, and I promise the sandwiches are better than my personality.
One of the interesting things about it,
Sirloin cap.
or sirloin cap, yeah, is that most people don't know, this is not considered a picanha. So if you can see here, I'm gonna push this out for you. You can see a little piece of blood there, and this is a vein. Do you see a vein right here? If anyone ever had a picanha and it was kind of tough, it's because they ate this part right here. So in Brazil, in order to be considered a picanha, this part does not exist. So we must cut it on the vein. This is where it should be cut, because all of this we call a colchão duro.
Colchão duro.
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
You've heard of that?
That's
How is that
hard
usually
hard
cooked?
pork.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Is there
Cochon
something else
d'oro.
that's done with it?
We make burgers. So if you cut the picanha right here and then you put that away, now this is considered a true picanha. It's that small. But in essence, what I like to do is I like to cut it into steaks to cook them. And
a
for
culotte.
me, you
So
gotta
the French
cut
call it
with the
culotte, which
grain.
is culotte is also would be like briefs, but
Oh, yeah.
like the underwear.
That's a good way of putting
versus against
Shorts.
the grain. So the grain currently is going this way, as you can clearly see. For example, I'll do right here and I'll cut it and I'll take a steak out of it right now. And if we cook this way, as you guys can see here, this is the grain going this way.
So now we would cut this way to eat it.
Exactly. So when we cut it against it to eat it, it's going to be a nice bite. That's basically picanha. That's how we do it in Brazil.
Well, it's going to take me a whole lot longer to prep this than what you just did.
I would love to see.
I'm terrible at this. No, because every one of them and say, okay, well, this line is running diagonally, and I always kind of feel around first, and then this is the criminal, right here. That reticulum. So a lot of people that are really professionals will kind of dig in and look around for it like that. Me, this is what I do.
You just go down.
I'm like, I'll deal with it later. And you know what? I'm gonna end up having to trim a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is a lot of times, one of these is bigger than on the other side. And this is just a rarity where we're seeing that this is pretty much the same.
I know why Frenchie's a little getting a little annoyed right here.
It would have taken like 20 seconds more.
Yeah. And also he could have rested his knife, but he also said straight up, he's not that good at this, and that's okay. I'm going to forgive him for that. But if you find that connected,
yes, but he's already ruined the shape of it. The portion and the.
Let's keep watching. All I was going to say is, if he did take the time, find where that silver skin is, and really leaned up against it, and then cut, he would have had.
If you started, you could almost pry it open.
Yeah. So I agree.
I've got a little bit of that connective tissue here. So I'm just gonna run my knife under and pull and then scoot that off.
As you do that, I'm also going to go ahead and cut out a little bit more steaks. Now, hanger steaks, do you cook it very often?
From the looks of what I'm doing, I would say no, but actually I do.
You do?
I cook it a good bit. Now, I'm gonna just break every rule in the book, and I'm not gonna trim any more of that out because I cut down and now got myself into trouble.
Ow,
if I was making a real, like a regular TV show, I would just do another one, but I'm not gonna do that with you.
Oh, okay. Talking about that, how different is it, YouTube and TV?
What?
Completely.
What? Google not worth your time? Huh? Is that what you're saying? Because I fucking feel for Guga right now. Because that face alone says, that motherfucker doesn't think I'm special.
Josh, zoom in on Guga's face right now.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Now go to Alton's face. Now go to Guga's face. Now go to Alton's face.
On TV, because of things like errors in admissions insurance, you have to do your absolute best to not make a mistake. Then the network can get all on top of you about the fact that you made a mistake. On YouTube, you can pretty much say whatever you want.
As a matter of fact, my entire channel was built up on mistakes.
Yeah.
Because I've learned from them, and then the audience can relate.
And that's great. Other ways that it's really, really different is that you're timed for very specific commercial breaks that have to fall in very specific places. So you have to time everything to make sure that you hit those windows. YouTube, they're throwing them in wherever the hell they want. Right?
Exactly. Makes it easier, I guess.
It makes it a lot easier.
You've done a few shows. Which one was your favorite to shoot on TV?
Well, Good Eats was my baby. I created that, I directed it, I wrote it, I produced it. But the one where I learned the most was Iron Chef America.
Iron Chef America.
That was like going to graduate school every day.
Well, your hanger steaks look beautiful. How are you going to cook it? I'm very curious.
So I'm going to cook this 2 different ways, but the prep is roughly the same. And what I'm going to do, I heavily salt and let them sit for a few minutes, and then I do something strange.
Oh, okay. I'm curious about that. I usually use salt, pepper, and garlic powder in most of my steak, but for picanha itself, I stay traditional.
So I have heavily salted this. Gosh, I really did a horrible thing to that piece of meat. I feel so bad. Now, what I really should have done is I should have stripped it out on this side. And I got hasty. Yeah, see? What's that?
I didn't see anything.
How long are you gonna let that sit?
No, it's ready to go now.
See, mine's not.
But if it sits, it's actually better because it'll penetrate deeply. What are you doing? Oh. Oh.
What is that?
What is that?
It's a fan.
It's a dryer.
Dry the ever-living bejeebers out of it. It's gonna take about an hour. I'll turn it every few minutes until it gets a hard pellicle on the outside.
The moisture that the salt is pulling out, it's getting dried out.
Yeah. So it'll caramelize. I mean, it'll get a real
What
nice
the
sear.
fuck?
That's fucking cool. You have to admit, that's fucking cool. That's really cool. I did not see that coming whatsoever. Clearly, neither did you.
That kind of like that. That's like that. That was his fuck you to me of salting. Oh yeah. It's gonna pull out. All the moisture is gonna dry. Like no, I'm just gonna dry it out. And then all that moisture.
Right.
You're
Well,
not losing anything because it'll dry up on the steak.
Right. Well, what's being left is the fat. What's being left is the fat because fat doesn't evaporate.
Just the water is getting.
Yeah.
You're getting rid of the water and
So
everything else stays.
You're intensifying the beef flavor. That's crazy. That's like almost like a micro dry age.
Dude,
That's wild. That's really cool. Let's keep watching.
Who else does this?
Let's keep watching.
Ooh, nice and dry.
Nice and dry.
Wow.
You'll notice that
Wow, dude, that looks dry aged. Hang on.
it's quite a bit
1 hour
longer.
later.
You know, one piece. I was saying that they were the same.
Wow.
Size, so I've got a smaller one, and I've got
What
a bigger
the
one. And then this
fuck?
is the bonus. This is for me later.
Oh.
Right, privately.
I thought for
so,
us.
Okay, it's for us.
Nice.
So this one, I'm going to wrap this in plastic wrap.
Why?
I don't want it to dry out anymore, and because I'm putting it in the freezer, I want to firm it up until it's almost completely frozen. Freezers can have a lot of funky flavors in them. You probably know that.
Yes.
And I don't ever put uncovered meat in the freezer because it'll end up tasting funny.
Yeah, agreed.
So if you'll excuse me, I have
Wait.
a date with the freezer. Firm, but not frozen.
But
the
don't stop,
purpose of-
people. Stop using plastic wrap.
Of this is? Are you cutting this super thin? Oh, that's why you froze it. Oh, what are you doing?
I'm kind of sort of making carpaccio, but not 100% carpaccio because
Not
it's
even
actually
close.
not going to be raw.
Not even close, people.
And you're cutting it thin, but not too thin.
I'm cutting it as thin as I can reliably because I'm not very skilled.
Yeah, that's
So
not
if
skilled at
that was
all.
me, I would actually flip it around and cut. I know they say don't cut towards you, but cut towards you. That's
Or freeze it completely and then put it on a slice and you can get paper thin.
Yep.
You were supposed
But
to
let's see
argue
what
with
he's
me,
doing.
But you didn't, I noticed.
Not at all.
No, it's perfectly fine.
How do I argue with
At
the
least,
master?
you know, the thing with
Nicely
him
done.
is
No, I'm intrigued.
his genius is his intellect,
Yeah.
his spot on, his quickness and everything.
yeah.
And nice spot.
Hey, my band Lost Becomes is hitting the road in 2026, and I'd love to see you at the show. April 17th, Hub on Park, Cranston, Rhode Island. April 18th, Midnights, Brattleboro, Vermont. May 15th, The Bungalow, Manchester, New Hampshire. May 16th, The Heavy Culture Cooperative, East Hampton, Massachusetts. June 4th, The Broadway, Brooklyn, New York. June 5th, SLC Arts, Potsdam, New York. June 6th, Monopole, Plattsburgh, New York. July 10th, Ralph's Rock Diner, Worcester, Massachusetts. And July 11th, the Silent Pendulum Records Showcase in Poughkeepsie, New York. Now's your chance to come meet me in person, watch a killer heavy metal show, and I'll see you there. But also, much like Guga, Alton is not a chef per se. He came up in film production. He was a food enthusiast. I mean, enthusiast is putting it lightly because his knowledge of food rivals that of any chef out there. But he's not, much like
He's
Guga,
a jack of all trades.
much like Guga, he's not constrained to being a kitchen chef.
But I wouldn't, at this point now, I wouldn't put my steak knowledge up against Guga's.
Yeah, I agree. I wasn't saying anything negative about it.
I know, I will test my knowledge of steaks at like anything Pat LaFrida delivers.
Right.
And anything I do and anything that's like, 101.
Right.
But all the stuff that he's experimented with,
Yeah.
come on, not even close.
See what you're going to do next. Are you
Oh, he's going to flatten it out?
assembling the steak back together?
Who laughed?
When we first spoke, I said I challenge you to cook a steak a way I've never seen before, and you're nailing it right now.
Well, you just accused me of Frankensteining the meat back together, and I am, but I'm putting it back together in the way that I want it to be configured.
He made a flour out of beef, a little more salt. Now you will wrap the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, he's taking, oh my God. You know what he's doing? Do you remember like when you used to slice in like let's see, and I'm talking like 40 years ago, we used to slice the live scallops and we would do the rosace and then sear them. He's taking that concept and doing it to the.
Okay.
What's happening? You're making a steak pizza.
You don't have to do this way.
I'm not quite sure what it is that you're doing. I would love to understand a little bit more. Are we tenderizing the meat? Oh.
This is a great
Talk
episode.
about what's going on with your steaks.
Currently, right now, the salt is drawing out moisture from the steak. I know that, and most
Dude,
people
put it on the
understand
dryer.
that. What is that?
Put
What
it
are
on the
you doing, sir?
dryer.
Okay. All right.
Guga, put your picanha on the dryer.
Cool. Could you have done it directly on the plate?
I've tried.
No, it would've broken.
No. If you can figure out how, it'd be great, because it would save me a lot of time and drama.
Very cool. Oh, into the fridge? Into the fridge.
All right, so really what's happened here, and the whole reason there's actual method here, or if you remember, I salted this before I beat the ever-living crap out of it. So I really kind of impregnated the meat with salt. And so what's happened over time is that in a few hours, it kind of knits it all together. Now, I'm not saying that this is now one solid sheet. I'm not, but
It'll
now
stick
we're ready
together
the
for
next step.
you can use it now as a piece.
Yeah.
And of course, my other dried piece of hanger steak is also ready to go. So there's nothing to do now but light fires.
And we're gonna cook it that thin, instantly.
Do you trust me?
A million more than anything. Let's go. You're cheating. I love it. I do the same thing, but I do it with a leaf blower.
You know why I have to have this?
Why? Oh!
One time my wife had this really nice one, and I used it for this, and I wasn't paying attention. I melted the front of it. That was very hard to blame on someone else. But I did.
Why does it look like
can we
he's wearing a
talk about
dress?
This grill, please?
He's wearing an
This
apron.
Weber, is it an antique?
1999. That is the original
What?
Good Eats grill. We named it Fireball.
I am honored that you're allowing me to use it. Thank you.
We are honored that you will use it.
Oh my goodness, this is nice. So here you got yours going over here.
I'm still a little bit of ways.
Okay,
I hate
so
to
you
tell
want
you.
yours real hot. What is a flambadudo?
It's a forehead flambadoo.
What are you going to do?
I'm gonna flambadoo. Smell.
Ooh, what is that?
So we take beef cuttings and we grind them up and pack them with herbs like lavender and thyme and rosemary, and then vacuum pack it and leave it for like 6 months. That's what I'm gonna burn in the flambadoo.
Okay, I'm gonna start mine because mine's gonna take a little bit. Let's just cook 2 steaks. Keep it simple. And if you notice, when I put it in, there was no sound. That's what I want. Are you okay with flame hitting the meat?
Not if I don't have to.
So I have a rule.
There's just a lot of soot, and
That's
that doesn't
correct.
taste good.
I have a rule. If you touch it for 10 seconds or less, it's doable. Any more than that, not doable. Oh, no grill grate. Straight on caveman style. Ha!
I don't like flare-ups. I also don't like cleaning grill grates.
Who does, right? I'll either spin the grill grate or I'll just take it off.
Because how do you deal with that when you've got so much fat on the top of that? So you're gonna have flames no matter what.
How important is a sear for you, Alton?
Amazingly so.
Are you not worried about that?
Yeah.
I see. You like a nice pronounced sear.
You mean, do I like burning it?
Yeah, is that what you call it? Because we are talking, I'm already upset
People,
that I
cooking is controlled burning.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, another T-shirt.
got a little bit of grill marks here. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that? We have a little bit of grill marks, which I don't approve. And this one is a little bit better. If you can see this one here, it has pretty much no grill marks, and I like it better that way. But you do like a char. Ooh. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Oh, it's hot. One of the things I love about a picanha is this fat right here, this nice caramelization.
Oh,
this
it's
golden brown fat.
And the aroma of that fat, amazing.
I agree. Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about flipping the steaks constantly? And the people that say you should never flip?
Because to me,
This is-
you know,
I'm arguing with both.
Keep watching.
there are two schools. There's the school that is, first off, thank you for edging.
The fat is not golden brown, so I just like to put a nice golden brown color now, but I also edge the other side too.
So many people talk about thick steaks.
Stop
and
saying
they don't edge the
edging!
meat. You have to, or you are wasting basically a third of the surface area that you could have a really nice char on. So here's the thing. Let's get back to the constantly kind of messing with it or flipping it.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem flipping it often because it makes sense from a thermodynamic standpoint.
We agree.
We agree.
Move it as many times as necessary. But my steak, so I'm not actually looking for anything
Yeah, but
right
me and
now.
Brian are fans of caramelization.
Yeah, but ever since working with Guga, I've actually done my steaks this way. If I sear on a pan, I don't move it. so like a cast iron or something, then yeah, then I don't dick with it too much. But on a grill, yeah, I'll move it around.
Yeah. Kind of a nice save.
Except color. Put a nice little sear, not too long. It's okay to touch, but then I'll take it off as soon as I got it. I'm happy with this.
You should be. It looks fantastic.
I'm done. Now
I love how they have the fake background,
Yeah.
but they're not using it as a fake background.
and cook it in indirect heat until it reaches 120. Oh,
This is
I
fucking
like where
awesome.
this is going. Oh,
Oh.
and it's cooked.
No, it's charred.
That's not charred.
So what that's doing is,
I am dripping my herb fat, my herb cured fat.
Oh my God, what a
over the top
fucking
of it.
overcomplicated dish.
You want some? Yes, please. We'll open your grill. Oh, you wrapped up your steaks already?
no,
Oh.
I did not.
Well, here,
Please
let's
come.
go.
Oh, yes. I can smell it. The herbs, the fat. Some Parmesan cheese.
Oh God, that grease is on that concrete floor. You know how hard it is to get grease out of concrete
now
floors?
That is something I've never had in my life. Alton, how do we call this dish?
I don't know.
Mine
Bullshit. We
is
call it bullshit.
we need more time. That looks gorgeous. I love it. I love
Oh, gross.
I mean,
No.
listen, it's definitely something Frenchy and I have never seen before.
And we will never see it again.
the looks and I love the way you did it. Is there a name?
No, you don't.
Oh.
Oh.
Even though you didn't cook it on charcoal, it's so smoky. Is that
from
because
that
of the
fat.
flambadou?
Yeah, flambadou.
That's what that does. That is
Oh.
phenomenal. You also
Okay.
Stuck together.
That's why you did all those process. But the flambadou, though, I like this. I've never had a steak like that. You have done it, sir. I asked you to cook a steak. I've never done it before. You've done it. Let me show you my picanha. I think it's a little.
Okay, first off, that was a lot of fun. It was very entertaining.
Yes.
No
Yes.
one's doing that.
No one's doing it.
No
Nobody,
one is doing
no
it.
chef is
Yeah.
putting that in their
But
restaurant.
no denying that was highly entertaining. And guess what? They accomplished the goal of putting out a good YouTube video. Do you know
Yes.
what I mean? So I have to give it up to Alton still. And you and I have had Guga's steaks before, so we know he's going to crush this.
bit over, but we're gonna go in. So
That's not over.
That knife was.
Are you-
Oh!
Oh, come on.
it's all
man.
right.
That's not-
It's all right.
Do you want a plate for that?
I don't plate. Like if I was literally
plate.
cooking it in my house, you know.
Oh my
That's
God,
what they
that
get.
knife.
Life is perfect. More
Is there
salt.
No. Oh, it was perfect.
Too much? What do you think? I want to know your opinion. You like? Look at the drippings. How would you describe a picanha to someone that never had it?
This is what New York Strip wishes it could do. I see no reason for New York Strip to exist with this in the house. I think that is, I've never had this, and now I just want this.
Thank you.
Yeah,
And now
picanha is
you
great.
understand why it's my favorite.
I don't understand why you eat anything else. I don't even think I want to cut this.
No,
Should I
come on.
switch
I
my
wanna try
New York
that.
strip to a picanha?
I'm going to say no, or not because I don't think it tastes better, because I think a picanha is
People are going to be
Right.
put off by the fat.
number one, yes, but they don't know. Most people don't know what a picanha is.
But what if I call it culotte?
They're going to know that less.
Oh,
Listen.
let's move on.
A New York strip sells itself.
Yeah,
you
you're
know,
right.
and there's one difference between us and them. We're business owners.
Yes, we want
Yeah,
to make
We
money.
want to make money. I mean, that's what it is.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna go across the grain, right? But since it's a diagonal grain, I'm gonna go bias.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Bye.
perfect. Ooh.
That is
Ooh.
cooked perfectly.
See, the char's a little acidic, a little acrid on the outside.
You can definitely feel the charcoal flavor here, very pronounced, but the flavor profile, I absolutely love it.
I
like the-
don't mind the charcoal, but to an extent.
All right.
Like that piece of meat is not big enough to complement that much char.
Right. The ratio of char to
Yeah.
protein. Yeah, I
It's
agree.
too much.
Too much. I agree. Okay.
contrast the differences between this, and this. Well, I want to say a huge thank you to you for allowing me to come to your studio and making this video. It was a dream come true for me and a pleasure and an honor, seriously.
We're gonna let you keep the gloves
Oh,
as a commemoration of this.
guys, if you don't know Alton Brown, please make sure
Look
you
at
guys
those
go check him out in
pudgy
the
heads.
description down below. I'll put his channel
Look at those
information.
pudgy
Make sure you
heads.
subscribe. What a wonderful guy.
Those
I
gloves
always wanted to meet you.
are
Thank you for
complimenting
having me,
those
seriously.
pudgy
It's really
heads.
appreciated.
Absolute pleasure.
I
I'm never
loved
doing another
that.
YouTube collaboration. This is it. I'm ending it right here because nobody.
Oh,
can
that
do
was a
this.
good one.
I hope you guys
This was
enjoyed
good.
this
Oh, wait.
video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, be sure to subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
That was good.
All right. See you. Oh, wait. Hey.
What?
Hey, we're going to go have dinner now because you know what? Hey,
What?
we're together.
Oh, Stacy's downstairs.
I know. That's why we have to go
Oh, we have
downstairs.
to go.
Okay. Hey.
Why were you looking at the door? That freaked me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey.
Don't do that.
Hey.
You know that we got ghosts here.
Hey.
Hey, we're
We're
together.
together.
And
And
that's
that's all
all
that
that matters.
matters. See you, everybody. Say bye to the white cam.
Bye, White Cam.
Pat LaFredo,
Ah,
all the good stuff.
shout out, Pat.
Oh boy, we got some pork. So it's all broken down into different sections.
Yeah.
All right, over here, this is our fry section. Saute, the grill, and then all the way at the end, our east side.
All right. All right, tell me what you got.
So this is the charred octopus dish, all right? One of my favorites here at RW Prime. So you got the cotton candy grapes, pickled fennel, ahi amarillo cream. This is a blend of chilies, oil, honey, gochujang. There's a whole lot of fun going on in there. And then this is our braised octopus. I added the tint of the color to the red, so it really pops after you saute it down and put the Szechuan honey in there. Who's this?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Who's that asshole?
There we go. Pat LaFredo, 850 Club Tomahawk. With a little nice little engraving over here from my boy Brian. Hope you appreciate that.
I do.
Salt. All right. Don't worry about your blood pressure today.
Nope.
Okay.
I never worry about my blood pressure, period.
I'm gonna season it real nice. Now pat it down as you should. So I like to work the salt in. Little.
Yep. Just a tiny bit, just a smidge.
Get it everywhere.
Before we close out this episode, I want to say thank you to all of my amazing patrons. Thank you so much for your support. And for the rest of you, please consider becoming a patron by clicking the link in the description below. By becoming a patron, you get to take advantage of some awesome perks like early access to new episodes and patron exclusive content.